The prophet Isaiah talks about a Messiah who would come and suffer for the people. But Isaiah also talked about who this Messiah would descend from. Isaiah said the Messiah would come from Jesse, the mother of the Jewish King David. Last time we looked at how the destruction of the Jerusalem temple changed Judaism and how a Jewish sect became what we now call Christianity. As a new believer accepting the Messiah Jesus into my life, I remember opening the Gospel of Matthew and looking at all those names. And I thought, that's pretty boring. Who cares about the ancestry of Jesus? Well, actually, Judaism does. And Jews kept meticulous genealogical records. But all those meticulous records were destroyed in the temple, except one. Why did Jews keep those genealogical records? And why did only one survive? We'll find out. In a prior episode, we looked at how Christianity began as a Jewish sect, but the destruction of the Jewish temple changed Judaism and all the Jewish sects disappeared, except two, the Pharisees, who became our modern Orthodox Jews, and the Nazri, who became our modern-day Christians. But the records of only one Jew survived the destruction of the temple, and their records were to point them to the Messiah, who was to be a descendant of David. And this remaining genealogy record belongs to Jesus.
When the Romans destroyed the temple, they also destroyed all the genealogical records by the fathers of the entire nation. The only Jewish man who still has his genealogy intact is Jesus of Nazareth, both on his mother's side and on his adoptive father's side, Joseph. And it's in the books of Matthew and Luke.
I used to think it was odd and pointless to have this long genealogical record of Jesus in Matthew. But Matthew was written specifically for Jews, and the genealogical record was very important. How would Jews identify their Messiah? And once again, there are no longer any Jewish genealogical records to identify the Messiah, except those found in the New Testament pointing to Jesus. So modern Jews have a problem. How can they identify their Messiah? Now, if you go to Israel, Hebrew has a different name for Jesus, and it's not the name Yeshua given to him by his parents, Mary and Joseph. Find out next time. Hebrew is the language of the Bible. Just look at the Dead Sea Scrolls. And you can begin learning Hebrew with Hebrew alphabet in 30 days.